Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of Modern Skyblock 3 with Haliee. Yes, hi, that's me. And we are picking up after we left off, and I am just going to run around back and forth like I don't know where I'm going. Anyway, alright, let's jump in and let's continue on with our immersive engineering. Now, I kind of made a list of some things that I wanted to work on today. We're still waiting to grow quite a bit of hemp. Hopefully we'll have that here in the next week or so. Ooh, all this is ready to go. But yeah, I wanted to go ahead and I made a list of things that I want to do in this episode, and we'll see if I can get 3 of them done. They all revolve around some quests. So let's look at the quest book after I put this up. Now, first of all, I want to note that these hemp seeds, because you know, when you harvest hemp, these are not going to go to waste. We're going to be using these for some biodiesel stuff later. So I'm saving all of those. We're going to whole stack. And probably some more of these seeds, like the regular seeds that we get from harvesting wheat, are going to come into some pretty good use here in the future. But so yeah, right now, let's move forward. Let me focus on what I want to talk about. So we're going to make some more hemp to try to get all the windmills up there. But I want to go ahead and see what the quest book says for heavy machinery. Let's go ahead and continue on and work on making the medium voltage items. So we made the low voltage items before, and we want to go ahead and make the medium voltage. Let's take a look at the recipe on those. They just require terracotta, which we know is just clay, that's cooked in the furnace, and iron. That'll make us the MV connectors, and the relays actually just require the same thing, but the coils are going to require electrum wire. So we have to make some electrum. And just to remind you guys, in case you don't know, electrum is made from something that I cannot find. Whereas there it is. It's made of gold and silver. So since it's an alloy, I'm going to use the kiln. And I think I already have some stuff cooked up here because I really love the way the kiln works and cooking up alloy. So I'm a whole stack here. I've just already made put a half a stack of gold and a half stack of silver. And I have the electrum. So let's go ahead and turn this into... how many do we need for the quest? We just need 1 coil. So let's go ahead and make 8, just because. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to smash those with a hammer, which I don't have in my inventory. Give me. Okay. I must have put it up in our chest down here when I was cleaning out my inventory in between episodes. So this is my Immersive Engineering chest over here. Hi. Hi, Enderman. No. Wait a minute. Where's my hammer? Oops. No, wait. Sorry. Hang on. Let's fix that. Let's turn that off, actually. And, oops. Watch out for the wires. Okay. Where's my hammer? I know I didn't use it all. I must have stuck it in this chest. Anybody seen my hammer? My Immersive Engineering hammer. What did I do with that thing? I have to make another one. It was right here. Let's try this. Hammer. Okay. None of those are hammer. I don't know why it doesn't do that. Let's see. I can do hammer. H-A. There it is. Okay. I love that. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I couldn't see that before. Okay. So let's double click that off. That's in case you didn't know, it's double clicking here on JEI allows it to turn yellow. Double clicking turns it off. And then the inventory ones have the panel here. So that's actually very helpful. Okay. Now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's make these into plates. And then we're going to snip those with our shears because apparently the wire cutters just don't like it. And I'm using 8 because I know I'm going to need a lot more. Actually, probably not because I may use something else. I'm just going to put that right now. All right, so we got that. We have the terracotta. I have some in my I had some in my inventory. Oh, it's in the chest over there. But I got some here. Enough just to go ahead and get the quest up and running because I want to go ahead and open up the HV ones as well. Do I have iron on me? Of course not. I am not very prepared on it. Let's grab this iron here. And we're going to make the first thingamajigs. What are they called? The wire connectors. Then we're going to make the relays. I can't remember what it's called. What? I think this just requires 2. There we go. Now, ding-a-ling. Ding-a-ling. There we go, ding-a-ling. All right, so now I'll claim the loot chest at the end because I want to keep my inventory space as open as possible. All right, so now let's go ahead and do the HV connectors. This is going to be a little bit more difficult. So if we type in HV, we can see these actually require aluminum. We happen to have, well, do we have aluminum? That's actually a good question. Do I have aluminum? I got some aluminum dust. Huh. Can't believe I actually don't have any aluminum. That is weird. Okay. Well, this actually may lead us into, now let me see if I can make the aluminum, the things that, you know, the things that we use for the, what's this stuff called? The stuff from early on. By the way, I'm sleepy, so I don't know what I'm talking about. The alchemical ore. So let's see if we have any aluminum alchemical ore. We do. I have 10 already here. Okay, but we can make aluminum alchemical ore. It requires aluminum dust. Oh, I don't have aluminum dust. That's the whole point. But you know, if I would get one of these, I can get about a stack of aluminum over there. Enriched bone meal. That is actually just bone meal with rotten flesh. You know what? Let's make some of that because we have plenty of bone meal. We have plenty of rotten flesh, and we also have plenty of blaze powder. So let's. What was that made in the blowy uppy thing? That's made in the alchemical fusion table. Okay, we should have enough to make this. So I don't want to make too much. I want to make just enough. So we're going back and using our resources from before. And this may not be the best way to do it, but it's the way I want to do it. All right, so we're going to get, let's do 20 of those. 20 of those. And we'll get some bone meal and some rotten flesh. So we can make some of that enriched bone meal. I've never made enriched bone meal before. I'm kind of excited to see what that does. All right, so bones. There's rotten flesh. I don't need much of that. And give me some bones. I know I got some bones in here. You guys have been killing skeletons. There we go. For a while. Okay, let's turn this into bone meal. I don't need that much, but I'm just going to go ahead and put that. And I think it was a 3-to-1 ratio. There we go. We got a lot of enriched bone meal, more than what we need. Let's put the rest of this up here, back there. Okay, go. Just go in there. And we're going to go ahead and put this in the alchemical fusion table. Gosh, so many. Okay. And that was this table right here. Now, it just needs some kind of, let me go and clear this out because I don't need any more nickel. Everything cleared out. Okay, so whatever I put in here is going to give me a ton of something. So let's go put 2 of that. And there we go. Now we're getting some aluminum ore. Now I've got, this is the end stone casing, so it should give me about a stack based upon whatever I put in here. So let's just take that out and let's empty out this chest a little bit. What do we have plenty of in here? We got, sort this. We got copper. Got tons of iron in here. One of those should give me a stack of aluminum. So we'll let that cook up and we'll go ahead and move on to another quest while it does its thing. So let's put this up and let's put that up, put that up. Is that everything? Okay. So, so to make the HV ones, we're going to need aluminum. We're going to let that cook up and we should start getting some aluminum. Getting nickel? I think it's still cooking nickel from before. So eventually we'll start getting some aluminum. So we've got 43 over here. We're going to have so much aluminum. We're going to have aluminum coming out of our ears. But okay, so one thing I do want to make, and I did not see a quest for this. This is kind of weird the way immersive engineering is because these are items you would think you would need. Like we didn't have to make the engineering's manual, but I want to make capacitors, something to store all this power they were getting. Now I know I'm using most of the power. I have them all going to this make the mutatron, but let's just say I want to store some power. And so the way to store power, there are capacitors similar to like the capacitor banks from Ender.io. At least I think it's Ender.io. But there should be capacitors in 3 different categories. Okay, yes. So there are the LV capacitors, which hold X amount of power. The MV capacitors and the MV, not MP, capacitors. Let's see if it says, give us some numbers in the manual. Let's see, power, not power generation. Maybe it's here. Capacitors. No, I want to know. Okay, well, you know what? We'll look it up. Tap over here. PCI. Capacitors. There we go. It's a capacitor backpack. We'll take a look at that. A capacitor can be connected to, no, that's definitely not what I want. Well, let's see what the capacitor backpack is. Whoa. Okay. It stores power apparently. Looks like I've never used it before. Energy storage takes space and some heavyweight components such as the spring, blah blah blah. Basic wiring. Okay, that's what it's under. Basic wiring. We'll come back to that. That backpack's going to be probably pretty handy if you actually have items that require you to have power on you at all times. So what I'm trying to see is if it tells me how much power each one of these has. Okay. Oh, let's see. Sneak sides. Yeah, there's an in and an out. I get that. I get that. Just tell me how much it holds. Okay, I'm going to guess. I think it holds 100,000, 400,000, and a million. I may be off on those numbers. We'll test it here and see. All right, but let's go ahead and make, so ideally we want the HV capacitor, but that's going to require steel. I might be able to make it. Steel, aluminum, which we're getting, a block of lead, which I might have, treated wood planks, and a block of redstone. You know what? I think lead might be our only issue. If that's the case, let's just take a look and see what materials we have over here. I know we have tin, we got silver. There any lead in here? I do not. Okay, well, that's fine. You know, we'll get lead some other way. Okay, so that's going to be the, let's see if I can make the MV capacitors. Electrum, lead. Oh, I need lead. Oh, I need lead for this one too. Okay, let's see if we can figure out how to make some lead. Can I make some lead alchemical? Let's see. I can make lead alchemical dust. That requires clay and blaze powder. Guess what we're going to do, guys? We're going to make some lead alchemical dust. Oh, gosh. I didn't realize I'm going to need that much lead for this. You know, if that's the case, we're going to make as much lead as we can. Now, let me see if there's another type of lead I can get. Is there a way for me to get lead ore? Embers, which we don't have yet. Actually, that's just mining. It's a type of lead ore. I'm guessing there's, oh, the condenser. Ooh, I forgot about that. Yes. Okay, so we'll make the condenser is another thing that makes the ore, because I have that limit. That's what I have over there being made. Don't I have two condensers? Okay, let's get clay. Let's get clay and let's get some blaze powder. Okay. We just need a little bit right now. So we're going to make our clay by turning our dirt with our little squirt gun here. Go, 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 go. And break that up. And how much was it? Where'd it go? Which one was it? Which one was it? Which one of you was it? There it is. Okay, so it is a block. I'm sorry. I had to think for a second. I know I hate dead silences like that, but I really had to think about that. All right, so let's go ahead and make this. So we're going to make this in our alchemical fusion table. Let's stop making whatever we're making here. And let's go ahead and make that and that. Give me one of those. Now, we have this, what is it? This is one of the condensers there, but I have this other cheap condenser over here, which we can go ahead and use. This is the one where we have the glass going down into here. Okay, oop, go away. Hopefully I have enough. Do I got enough juice to give me what I need? Yes, we got a lead ingot. Let's see if we can get a block of lead. So we're going to need 9 of those. Let's get this cooked up here. So where'd it go? There it goes. So as long as, remember, this is what we did early on. We have to remember how to do this. Getting lead. So we have the alchemical fusion table up here that's making the glass into the crystal shards here. The crystal shards are going down into the crucible here and smelting down into this little lovely liquid. And the liquid is now turning the lead alchemical ore into ingots directly. This is actually so cool. The difference between this one and the one I have over here is this actually is turning stone directly into the ingots. I do get more yield out of this, but since I just need a few lead to get this up and running, I'm just going to go ahead and do this for right now. Okay, so whew, we're going to make the capacitor. Now we can make the HV one. Now what I don't know, because again this is an updated one, is that if I have the LV cables, can I put that into an HV connector? Linda, I know you're already telling me yes or no. You're screaming at my computer, but I just don't know. We're going to test it out, and if I can't do it, that's perfectly fine. So what did I need for this? Okay, so I got aluminum. We got aluminum over here. No, we don't. We don't have aluminum over there. We have, this is still cooking up that, oh, well, maybe is it done? Yes, we got some aluminum. Okay, let's go ahead and just put this in the furnace. And so I'm going to have so much aluminum it's going to be coming out of my ears. I just need 2 of these aluminum. Now again, this is not even a quest, but if you're working through any kind of mod and you need to store power, if you have Immersive Engineering, you're going to use these capacitor banks to store power. So again, the question is, can I use my LV connectors against the HV capacitors? Probably not. But this is what we do. We're going to test it out. Stop screaming at my computer, guys. I can hear you all the way over here in the future. Okay, let's go get some redstone. We need to make a block of redstone. And if it doesn't work, that's fine. We're going to make the LV, the HV capacitor stuff here as we get more lead anyway. Or not lead, aluminum. Wait a minute. What is it I needed? I think it was aluminum. Yes. Which we're cooking up anyway. So let's go ahead and a block of redstone, a block of lead. What else do we need for that HV one? 3 steel, 2 treated wood. And I think I put my extra steel that I have is over here. There's 3 steel. And the treated wood, okay, that's 4 steel. I know, I can count. I can count some days. All right, let's go ahead and grab the treated wood, which I put over here. I have things just spread out. I cannot wait to get an ME system where I can put everything in one place. And I'll insulate the wires as well. Stop yelling at me. All right, let's put some of this other stuff up. All right, ow. I wanted to eat spaghetti. That's why I keep hitting myself. Remember, guys, I want to get more food. That's the real reason. I keep telling myself that. All right, so back over here. I should have everything I need to make the HV capacitor. Perfect. Now, again, that's not a quest. Testing, waiting for the ding-a-ling just to be sure. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go off of this current relay that we have, and we're going to see if we can take some power from the LV one. Let's see, do I have any extra? I have LVs here and an LV here. Can I hook up the LV to the capacitor? Now, there's an in and an out, so use your hammer to be able to determine which way it goes. I think orange is in and blue is out, and I can use different sides. So if I wanted to put over there, I can do that. Again, I think orange is in. Can I connect them? Yes, I can connect them. Can I hook them up? Yes, I can hook them up. Is it gaining power? Output. Oh, it tells you actually when you hover over it. Cool. So blue is in. There's nothing going in. That's fine because I think all the power is being sucked into these things here, which is fine because I'm going to disconnect them just to see if it actually gives power now. All right, so we have power coming down from the windmill that is going, well, it's going to, ow. Hot. Okay, let's go directly into that one. But we have power coming from the water wheels, which should be, yeah, that's full there. That's relaying over here. Does not look like it is actually going into, oh, wait. That's a relay, not a connector. I heard you loud and clear. All right, let's put the connector on there, not the relay. The relay actually transfers power. The connector is actually what's going to go in it. All right, now let's see if that works. Yes, it does. Whee! Sorry, I'm happy when I figure these things out. So the difference between the different ones, LV, HV, and MV, low, medium, and high, is the amount that it actually transfers. So you saw over here that this says it held like 256 RF. I don't know how much this capacitor is going to hold. We're going to figure out. I'm just going to let it run. This is going to be collecting directly from the water wheel. We'll let the windmill continue to go into this guy over here, but it seems to be working. There's so much more I wanted to do on this episode, but we had to make lead, unfortunately. But it's okay. We did complete one quest. So let me go ahead and claim that loot chest that I didn't claim earlier, and see if we got anything cool. We're going to put all of our immersive engineering stuff up later. Right now we got, void transfer pipes. Cool. Not going to use those. I probably will use them later as one of the quests comes up. All right, so I'm going to end the episode now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series and did enjoy this episode. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, tips, tricks, techniques, or just want to say hi, leave that comment down below, because you guys' comments is what keeps me going. If you're new to my channel, feel free to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click that like button as well, so people will know that you like what I do. What do? I just kind of hang out and play on the internet. But I have fun doing it, and I hope you guys are enjoying that as well. If you want to hang out with me and the other squad members, you can do that by becoming a Patreon. Click on the link down below. All the awesome awards will be shown there. If you want to play on a server with your friends, I mean, I thought we're friends and everything like that. But if you want to get your own server to play with your friends, you can do that by saving some money by going to Host Havoc. Host Havoc is what the squad uses for all of our multiplayer series, as well as our Patreon server. So be sure to check out the link below so they'll know you came from a squad member. One last bit of housekeeping. We're getting pretty close to this date, guys. October 6th and 7th. I'm going to be in the Washington, D.C. Dulles Convention Center. I think that's the right one. For Mind Fair. If you want to get a chance to go out to the Mind Fair event, you can save 20% off of your ticket by using the code Rising Stars. That's what I am. Supposedly a rising star. But definitely use the link, the coupon code Rising Stars when you purchase your ticket. And I will be so happy to actually meet some of you guys in person and want to take some pictures. Want to, just face to face. You can yell at me in my face and saying, Haliee, you don't do it that way. I don't know. What do you want to do? But yeah, definitely check it out. Again, it's October 6th and 7th, so I can't wait for that. That's all I have to say for right now, guys. I am, again, looking forward to so much. I'm loving immersive engineering because I'm learning. I'm experimenting. But anyway, until next time, guys, I will talk to you later. So have a good one, guys. Bye.